welcome to this food review video. So, you know, I told you guys like the British candy wasn't gonna be here until like September, like end of September, end of October. But luckily, one of the packages came early, so I figured I'd do a part 2. They didn't send like the other box, so I'll have to do a part 3 for those. But they sent the box I ordered with like all these cool candy bars from Cadbury and stuff, so I'm like super excited, and the candy here looks really good. So this is the British candy review part 2. I guess I'll just start with any random one. Let's see. Okay, this is called the Crunchy Bar by Cadbury, and the packaging looks like this. And let's see, I'm sure it has like a crunchy component. Let's see, golden honeycomb wrapped in Cadbury milk chocolate. So that sounds good. And this is what it looks like, just a typical chocolate bar look to it. Oh, the inside looks interesting. It does look like a honeycomb type of vibe, if you can see that. That is cool. Okay, here I go. This is really good. Like the chocolate is super good, but this tastes like an American bar. Actually, I would say it's along the lines of like a malt bar or a malt candy. So it has that same vibe, but the inside isn't like a super strong malt flavor. But it just has that same vibe of being like chocolate on the outside and then like really crunchy on the inside. But yeah, this is good. I would give this like a 3.5 out of 5. It's more of just like if you're in the mood for just like a chocolate bar, then you would eat it. But the inside doesn't offer too much of an extra component or flavor to it. But I do like how crunchy it is. Definitely fits its name. All right, on to this one, Cadbury Dairy Milk Bar. So this doesn't really have a description, but I'm thinking it's probably just all chocolate and like no filling or anything. Okay, let's see. So this is what it looks like. Just a regular chocolate bar. Inside looks the same. So yeah, it's definitely just all chocolate. Okay, this isn't bad, but it tastes like definitely just like a chocolate bar you can get here in the States, you know, just a typical chocolate bar with no filling. So I would give this like a 2 out of 5. I'm not a big fan of these type of bars in general, I guess, unless the chocolate was just like super good. But this tastes like sort of like the chocolate bars that we have here. Okay, next I have Wispa by Cadbury. So this describes itself as an aerated Cadbury milk chocolate bar. So I'm guessing this would be along the lines of like a chocolate sort of regular bar as well. And that's what it looks like, just regular chocolate. See the inside, yep. So it looks like more of like a, I guess like a Milky Way type of vibe. Yeah, so this is pretty similar definitely to the dairy milk bar. It just tastes like, but just a little bit more easier to bite into because it has a little bit more of a chewier, like a fluffier center, but it's like the exact same flavor. So I have to give it the same rating. I'll give this one a 2 out of 5 as well. Okay, next I have Twirl 55 bar. This is intense Cadbury milk chocolate hit. So this is what it looks like. I'm wondering if it's like maybe a deeper chocolate, but I'm sure it's gonna be all chocolate like some of these other ones. Oh, so this is definitely looking like a Twix vibe because it's got like double chocolate bars. It's kind of like breaking apart, but that's interesting. Yeah, I'd say these are the same. These are the same as the last two. For sure. Oh, I didn't realize all these bars were the same vibe. Yeah, it just tastes like the other two. So I'm gonna give this one another 2 out of 5. Just like a standard chocolate flavor. Okay, this is a double-decker bar. So nougat top and crispy bottom in Cadbury chocolate. So that is what this looks like. So we'll see if this is different. Oh, yeah, it is different, but it's definitely got like a Babe Ruth bar vibe. Or like Milky Way-ish thing. I'm not a big fan of either of those bars, so I'll show you guys what it's like. A taffy sort of chewy middle and chocolate over it. Okay, and oh, and the nougats are on the bottom. Okay, so this one actually has like a little bit of a coffee-ish flavor I'm picking up. It could be from the nougats or probably from this taffy. I'm not a big fan of this taffy consistency because that's kind of weird for like a chocolate bar, but it's not bad flavor-wise. But I wouldn't like want to buy it again. So I would have to give this one a 2 out of 5 as well. Okay, next bar is the picnic bar. It looks like there's raisins in it, so that's kind of throwing me off a bit, but we'll see if it's good. This says it's crunchy, chewy, fruity bar. So it's got a lot going on with it. And the chocolate, that's what it looks like. Okay. And it has a standard nougat bar look to it. And those are all the nougats there. And there's the inside. All right. This one I definitely like more than the other ones. It has a good familiar flavor that I can't place, but it's definitely pretty good. I didn't think I'd like it with having like raisins in it, but it's not bad at all. It's sort of like a trail mix. Because you know trail mix will have like raisins, chocolate and stuff. So it's like that, but just in a bar form instead of in a loose bag. So it definitely has that flavor, which is good. If you're in the mood for like a trail mix flavor, this one will work. So I have to give this a 4 out of 5. It's definitely the best I've tried so far out of these. Okay, next I have the Star Bar. So this is just caramel and peanuts. And this is what it looks like. So this definitely has a chewy caramel component that's inside. To me, it just definitely has like a vibe of Twix for sure. This one flavor-wise is actually really good. It's along the lines of like a Butterfinger. But the only thing I don't like is just the chewy caramel because it's just so hard to chew. But I love that peanut butter layer on the bottom. And the peanut butter layer is a lot softer than a Butterfinger. So this would be like the perfect bar if they left out the caramel. And then you wouldn't have that chewy, you know, component like you would with the Butterfinger, but it would still taste like super good. Okay, so I would give this a 4.3 out of 5. It's definitely really good. Okay, next I have Caramel by Cadbury Dairy Milk Bar. So this seems to be along the lines of the other ones, but just with caramel instead of no filling. It looks exactly like the other one as well, and just a slight bit of caramel. So yeah, it tastes to be expected. It's got that caramel filling and the chocolate coating. And I give it like a 3.5 out of 5. Okay, next I have a flake bar. This is called the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate bar. It doesn't say if it has anything in it, but this is what it looks like. It's probably just like a really crunchy chocolate bar. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks very similar to this other one that I tried. So let's see. Oh. Flavor-wise, the chocolate's good like the others, but then it has like a component that makes it hard to eat because it really is a flaky bar. If you can see, it's like easily breaks apart. So you'd be better off just buying one of these other ones so you wouldn't have to worry about like a big mess, but still get that flavor because it definitely is flaky. But it's an interesting concept, I guess. So I'd have to give that one like a 1 out of 5 because it's messy and it doesn't have like a really like unique flavor to it. Okay, now for the last bar. It's called Curly Whirly by Cadbury. It feels like a Laffy Taffy type of bar, but let's see. So it's just sort of like a chocolate bar with some shapes to it. Yeah, and it's definitely like a taffy type of vibe. Caramel in there, caramel taffy. And it's got some cool shapes to it. Curly, that's where it gets its name from. Okay. This is like really hard to chew. And it's like super caramelly caramel. I'm not a fan of taffy candy like this because it gets stuck in your teeth and it's just really hard to get out. So I'm gonna have to give this like a 1 out of 5. I'd say this is the worst just as far as, for me, as far as the textures are concerned. So yeah, it was fun trying these new bars. I definitely say I would like the ones in the first video best because it seemed to have more variety and different flavors and textures. But it's still cool that I can say I've tried all of these bars, and I look forward to getting my next box. So I know that box consists of more like candy, like you know, like a gummy bear vibe type of candy. So that'll be fun too. So I got the chocolate out of the way, and now next box will be the candy, the other candy. So that'll be fun. So stay tuned for that video, and thank you guys so much for watching this British candy food review part 2, and I will have a next one coming soon, I suppose within the next month or 2. It should be here no later than the end of October. So I will see you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and after you subscribe, please hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you can see every time I upload a new video.